Hi, this is Kamera. My first few minutes with God, day number 175, Second Chronicles chapter 10 through 12. King Solomon is dead. His son Rehoboam is now the new king over all of Israel. Jeroboam, Israel leaders, they met with Rehoboam and they told him, your father was a hard master. If you'll just lighten the heavy workforce, lighten the heavy taxes your father imposed, we will be loyal servants to you. Rehoboam decided to reject the advice of the older councilmen. They had told him, listen to your people. They will be loyal servants. Subjects. The younger people, he listened to his younger advisors, the one he grew up with. Tell them you thought my father was hard. I'm going to be even harder on you. Israel didn't go for that. Israel rejected him as king. And they revolted down with the dynasty of David. So Rehoboam, he sends his men to go restore order. They stoned him to death. Rehoboam heard about that. He fled to Jerusalem. And in Jerusalem, he mobilized this huge army. God told him, don't do that. Don't fight your brothers. It was basically God's will that what was going on. And so what he did instead, Rehoboam, he fortified his cities. He fortified Judah, the towns of Judah. And so then get this part, though. This is the crazy part. First of all, since Israel rejected him, the only ones who faithfully allowed him to rule over them was Judah and the towns of Benjamin, Jerusalem. But get this. The Levites and the priests and the Levites, they sided with Rehoboam and they moved to Judah and Jerusalem. All because, and it makes sense, and I'm very happy to read this, because Jeroboam and his sons, they would not allow the Levites and priests to serve the Lord as priests. Jeroboam appointed his own priests to serve pagan shrines. Those who in all of Israel who sincerely wanted to worship the Lord, they followed the Levites to Jerusalem. And this strengthened Judah. For 3 years, they supported Rehoboam because he faithfully followed the Lord, just as David and Solomon had. Scripture covers Rehoboam, his family, mainly his marriages. He had one favorite wife, and the son that they had, Abijah, he decided he was going to be the next king. But for now, he was going to be over all the other princes, all his brothers. And so he was over all his brothers. But this is the thing. Rehoboam, he wisely placed his other sons, he gave them responsibilities over different areas, different towns. And he also gave them many wives. So that right there, he was wise in doing that. But the favorite son, his name is Abijah. He's supposed to be the next king. So when Rehoboam was firmly established and strong, he abandoned the Lord. He abandoned the laws of the Lord, and Israel followed him. They sinned. They followed him in his sin. So they all sinned. And because of their unfaithfulness to God, God allowed the king of Egypt, Shishak, he attacked Jerusalem and he conquered Judah. The leaders of Israel and the king, they humbled themselves and say, you know what? The Lord is right in doing this. So the Lord saw that they had humbled themselves, and he decided that he would not let Egypt completely destroy them. And so what he did decide to do was they became subjects to or servants to the king of Egypt. So, and the Lord said, it's so that they'll know the difference between serving me and serving them. And then it goes on, scripture goes on to tell you the next king in position and a summary of the reign of Rehoboam. There you have it, guys. That's day number 175, Second Chronicles chapter 10 through 12. You have a God-filled blessed day.